So in the last exercise, we just used a recommended pivot table, and this time we are going to create our own. So we're going to go back to first quarter sales. We should still have that first Q range selected. And we'll go into insert. And this time we're just going to choose the pivot table button. Now it's showing us the range. We just want to verify that it is correct. And then it's asking, where do you want the pivot table to go? Well, we definitely want it to go into a new sheet. So that is also correct. And then what we're going to do is just click OK. So to create the table, we basically have to turn on the fields that we want displayed. And we've got to also specify what we want in the rows and the columns. So for our fields, we want region and salesperson. Okay, and you'll notice that by default, it's displaying everything by row. So we get a very long vertical table. You'll also notice at this point we don't have any values. Okay, so we do have to do a little bit more customizing here. And we would like the salesperson to be in the columns instead of the rows. So we're just going to kind of click this arrow, and we're going to tell it to move to column. Now you could also simply left drag it up to columns. You see how you have that universal move symbol? What I normally do is just left drag the thing. So now we've got our row, which is our region. And then our column headings are the salespeople. Now they would like us to be able to filter by model. So what we're going to do is take model, kind of left drag that down into filter. Okay, so that kind of puts model all the way at the top, where you could actually select, the model that you wanted to look at. And then you could see sales figures by region and by salesperson. We still have to put the sales figures in. That's going to be our next step. We are going to go ahead and turn on sale price. And the sale price is going to end up being displayed under values. So we'll turn that on, and you'll see it automatically put it down here. We could have also left dragged it. Okay, either way works. If I turn it off, you'll see it no longer shows. I can left drag it and get the exact same effect. And at this point, we have everything in the pivot table that they are asking for. And we're going to go ahead and rename our sheet and call it Sales by Region. And I'm going to go ahead and format these. It bugs me to see unformatted numbers, even though they didn't really tell us to. Let me widen up Clark's column here. And then if you wanted to see how the filter worked, you could actually select a specific model, and then you would only be seeing the sales for that model. You want to do multiple items, you can turn that on. You can select more than one model. Okay, or you can just say all and click OK, and then you're back to what you had before. Okay, so this pivot table, you can see how powerful this feature is. We're going to go ahead and save our changes, and we'll move on to the next exercise.